Luca della Robbia was a ceramics master and sculptor born in Florence, Italy in 1400 and died in 1482. Before becoming famous for his glazed terracotta work, he practiced solely in marble. After developing his technique and working mostly in glazed terracotta, he became well known for his images of the Madonna and Child. Through his technique, he built one of the most successful businesses in Italian Renaissance, spanning over 3 generations. The Madonna of the Rosary was one of his later works, made around 1450. However, the dates of many of his later works, including this piece, are unclear. It was commissioned by the Bargello National Museum in Florence, where it is currently located. This piece is a mix of both painting and sculpture made from a colored glazed terracotta. In the work are the Madonna and Child surrounded by 2 angels, all in white, with a vibrant blue background and a circular floral border. These colors are common in Della Robbia's work. The colors are said to be so bright that they can even be seen in the darkness of churches and other interiors. He uses color by contrasting the stark white of the bodies with the bright blue background, as well as adding the yellow within the flowers and halos. Within this piece are a number of other elements and principles of design. The figures are 3-dimensional, creating depth within the piece. The size of the figures also creates depth, with the angels on the side being smaller than the figure in the middle. The emphasis in this piece is the Madonna and Child in the center, with both angels looking towards them. There is a great balance within this piece, with the biggest figure in the middle and 2 similar-sized angels on the sides. You can see the unity in this piece by using the same colors in multiple elements. The process and technique, in short, to make this piece, as well as all of his glazed terracottas, began by modeling the clay into a sculpture. This was either used as a unique piece or more frequently used as a mold. If the piece was large in size, it had to be split into smaller pieces with copper thread before firing. This can be seen on the outside edge of the Madonna of the Rosary, as well as a number of his other sculptures. After being fired at a very high temperature, the pieces would be reassembled. Once the glaze was added, the piece would be fired again at a lower temperature. Developing his technique for glazed terracotta created a change in style in the use of clay. Prior to his technique, clay was not commonly used because it was unable to be preserved over time. His technique allowed it to be durable enough to be placed outside on buildings and resist the elements. His formula, however, was kept secret and was only known to his family. His technique was a fundamental innovation in the artistic production of the Renaissance and allowed him to make some monumental masterpieces and placed him on a short list of the most important Italian Renaissance artists. Using his technique, his business took orders from all over Italy, as well as France, Spain, Portugal, and England. Luca della Robbia's innovative technique allowed him to be known as one of the pioneers of Florentine Renaissance style. He was influenced by parallel trends in painting and sculpture, and they in turn influenced contemporary artists.